God says, you have been given a huge amount of money. If you try to skip this now, you won't receive the money. Listen closely, because this is not about luck or chance. It is about a divine opening placed directly in your path. I am telling you that provision has already been prepared for you, but your attention, your faith, and your obedience determine whether you will step into it or walk away from it. This is why you feel something pulling you to stay, to listen, to not rush past these words. What is being spoken to you right now is tied to a moment that can shift your situation in ways you have been quietly praying for. If you ignore this, you are not just skipping words, you are turning away from an instruction that was meant to guide you into what has already been set aside for you. Type Amen if you believe. What I mean by this is simple and powerful at the same time. The blessing you have been asking for is not floating somewhere far away, it is already within reach, but it requires alignment. You have been given opportunities before, and you let them slip because you doubted, hesitated, or did not recognize their value. This time is different because I am making it clear to you that what is coming is not random, it is intentional and designed for you. If you stay attentive, if you remain open, if you choose faith over fear, you will recognize the path when it appears. There is a reason your heart feels this urgency right now. It is not pressure, it is a reminder that timing matters. Many blessings are missed, not because they were not meant for you, but because you were not ready to receive them when they arrived. I am guiding you to slow down and truly take in what is being revealed, because your next step depends on understanding this moment. Do not brush this aside as just another passing thought, because it carries weight, direction, and purpose for your life. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment and like this video, because that simple act shows your readiness to receive what is being prepared for you. You have struggled with doubt, and you have questioned whether abundance could really come into your life in a meaningful way. I have seen every moment where you felt overlooked, every time you wondered why others seemed to move ahead while you stayed in the same place. What you did not see is how I was shaping your patience, strengthening your character, and preparing you for something greater than what you initially imagined. The money being spoken about is not just currency. It represents provision, stability, and the ability to move forward without the weight that has been holding you back. Do not misunderstand this as something that will fall into your hands without effort. I am not calling you to passivity. I am calling you to readiness. When the door opens, you must walk through it with confidence, with clarity, and with trust in the path set before you. This is why you cannot skip this moment, because it is shaping your awareness and sharpening your understanding, so you will not miss what is coming. You are being positioned to recognize value where others may overlook it. Type yes to affirm. There will be signs, and they will not be hidden from you. You will notice conversations that feel different, opportunities that seem aligned with your skills, and moments where you feel a strong sense of direction. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. When you see them, do not hesitate or overthink, because hesitation has been one of the biggest barriers in your life. Move forward with steady faith, knowing that I am guiding your steps and placing you exactly where you need to be. You have been asking for change, and now change is responding to you. But change requires participation, and participation requires attention. This is why staying present right now matters so much. You are being reminded that what you seek is not out of reach, it is simply waiting for you to align with it fully. Your mindset, your actions, and your willingness to trust will determine how quickly you step into this new chapter. There have been times when you felt like giving up, when the weight of your responsibilities and the lack of visible progress made you question everything. I saw every silent struggle and every moment you pushed forward when it would have been easier to stop. Those moments were not wasted. They were building a foundation that can now support what is coming into your life. Without that foundation, the blessing would have felt overwhelming instead of empowering. Type 777 to receive blessings. The money I am speaking about carries responsibility along with it. It is not just meant to ease your burdens. It is meant to expand your ability to do good, to help others, and to create stability not only for yourself but for those around you. This is why your heart has been shaped through compassion and understanding, because what you receive is meant to flow through you, not stop with you. When you embrace this, you will find that abundance grows in ways you never expected. You may still feel a part of you holding back, questioning whether this is truly meant for you. That hesitation comes from past disappointments, from times when things did not turn out the way you hoped. But this moment is not tied to your past. It is rooted in your present alignment. You are not the same person you were before, and because of that, what is coming into your life will be handled differently, with wisdom and clarity. I am calling you to release the fear of loss before you even receive. Too often, you have imagined things going wrong before they even begin, and that has kept you from stepping fully into opportunities. This time, choose a different response. Choose to believe that what is being given to you is stable, purposeful, and guided by something greater than your own understanding. When you shift your focus in this way, you create space for growth instead of resistance. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will notice that certain doors begin to open unexpectedly. A conversation may lead to an idea may lead to an opportunity, and that opportunity may lead to the provision you have been waiting for. None of these steps are random, they are connected, and each one requires your attention. This is why I told you not to skip, because missing even a small piece can cause you to overlook something significant. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is also a need for patience, even as things begin to move. Not everything will happen instantly, but everything will happen in the right order. If you rush or try to force outcomes, you may disrupt the natural flow of what is being built. Trust the process, even when it feels slow, because steady growth creates lasting results. What is being placed in your life is meant to remain, not disappear as quickly as it came. You are being prepared to handle more than you have ever managed before. This is why your thinking must expand along with your circumstances. Do not limit what is possible by holding on to old beliefs about scarcity or lack. You are stepping into a season where provision meets purpose, where your needs are met and your vision is supported. Allow yourself to see beyond what you have known, because your future is not confined to your past experiences. I am also guiding you to be wise with what you receive. Abundance is not only about gaining, it is also about managing and sustaining. Pay attention to where your resources go and make choices that align with long-term growth instead of short-term satisfaction. When you handle what you are given with care, you create a cycle of increase that continues to expand over time. You may find that some people around you do not understand what is happening in your life. They may question your decisions or doubt your direction. Do not let their uncertainty become your own. Not everyone is meant to see what you see or understand what you are being guided to do. Stay focused on the path set before you, and do not allow outside noise to distract you from your purpose. There is a deeper reason why this provision is coming into your life now. It is not just about meeting immediate needs, it is about positioning you for the future. What you do with what you receive will shape what comes next. This is why your mindset, your choices, and your actions matter so much in this moment. You are being given more than resources. You are being given an opportunity to build something lasting. As you move forward, remember that you are not alone in this process. I am with you in every step, guiding you, correcting you, and encouraging you when needed. When you feel uncertain, return to this sense of connection and trust that you are being led in the right direction. You do not have to figure everything out on your own, because you are being supported in ways you cannot always see. There will be moments when things become clearer, when you look back and realize how each step led you exactly where you needed to be. Those moments will remind you that nothing was wasted, that every delay, every challenge, and every lesson had a purpose. Hold on to that understanding as you continue forward, because it will strengthen your faith and give you confidence in what is still to come. The provision you are stepping into is real, and it is meant for you. Do not shrink back or doubt your worthiness. Accept what is being given with gratitude and confidence, knowing that you are capable of handling it. This is your time to rise above the limitations that once held you back and step into a life that reflects the preparation you have gone through. But I am reminding you that what feels unknown to you is already known and arranged by me. There is nothing ahead of you that has not already been considered, measured, and aligned for your growth. You have been asking for financial relief, for a way out of pressure, for a chance to breathe without constantly worrying about what comes next. I have heard every one of those silent prayers, even the ones you never spoke out loud. The answer is not arriving in a way that overwhelms you, it is arriving in a way that teaches you how to sustain what you receive. This is why you must stay attentive, because each step you take now is part of a larger design that leads to stability, not just temporary relief. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is something important you must understand about this blessing. It is not coming to fix everything instantly. It is coming to transform how you live, how you think, and how you make decisions. If everything changed overnight without growth, you would not be able to maintain it. That is why this process is unfolding step by step, giving you the time to adjust, to learn, and to become ready for what is increasing in your life. Do not mistake the pace for delay, because every moment is intentional. You may begin to notice that your perspective is shifting. Things that once seemed impossible may start to feel within reach, and ideas you once dismissed may begin to make sense. This is part of the preparation, because your mind must expand before your circumstances do. When you allow your thinking to grow, you create room for new opportunities to enter your life. This is how alignment works. It begins within you before it appears around you. There is also a call for discipline in this season. When provision comes, it must be handled with care and intention. You cannot treat it casually or allow it to slip through your hands because of habits that once felt harmless. Pay attention to how you use what is given, because small choices will shape your future in powerful ways. What you build now will determine how far this blessing can extend. Type 222 if you trust God. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million year old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have been given chances before, but this time carries a deeper level of clarity. You are not being left to figure things out on your own. You are being guided step by step. When something feels right and aligned, pay attention to that feeling because it is leading you toward what has been prepared. When something feels forced or out of place, do not ignore that either, because it is a signal to pause and reassess. Learning to recognize these signs will help you move forward with confidence. There may be moments when fear tries to return, whispering that things could go wrong or that you are not ready. Do not let those thoughts take control, because they are rooted in past experiences, not present truth. You are not the same person you were before, and you are not stepping into the same kind of situation. This is something new, something guided, and something meant to uplift you rather than hold you back. Remind yourself of this when doubt tries to cloud your vision. As you continue on this path, you will begin to see connections forming. People may enter your life at the right time. Conversations may lead to unexpected opportunities, and doors may open in places you never considered. These moments are not random. They are part of the unfolding process. When you recognize them, respond with courage and clarity, because each step forward brings you closer to what has been set aside for you. You must also remain grounded in gratitude. When you acknowledge what is being given to you, you create a mindset that attracts more of the same. Gratitude keeps your heart open and your perspective clear, allowing you to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Even in small moments, take time to recognize the progress you are making, because every step forward matters. This will keep you aligned with the flow of what is coming into your life. There is a sense of responsibility that comes with this season. What you receive is not only for you, it carries the potential to impact others as well. When you use your resources wisely and generously, you create a ripple effect that extends beyond your immediate situation. This is how true abundance works. It grows and multiplies through purposeful action. Keep this in mind as you move forward, because it will guide your decisions in meaningful ways. You are being invited to step into a new level of confidence. This confidence is not based on what you have achieved alone. It is based on the understanding that you are being guided and supported. When you walk with this awareness, you move differently, you speak differently, and you make decisions with greater clarity. This is the shift that will allow you to fully embrace what is being placed in your life. Do not rush ahead trying to control every detail. Trust the process and allow things to unfold naturally. There will be moments where patience is required, and those moments are just as important as the ones where action is needed. Knowing when to move and when to wait is part of the wisdom you are gaining in this season. Stay attentive, and you will recognize the difference. The path ahead is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to guide you. Even when things are not completely clear, there will be enough direction for you to take the next step. Focus on what is in front of you rather than worrying about everything at once. One step at a time will lead you exactly where you need to be. This is how steady progress is made, and this is how lasting change is built. You are not being tested in a way that sets you up to fail. You are being prepared in a way that sets you up to succeed. Every lesson you have learned, every challenge you have faced, and every moment you chose to keep going has brought you to this point. Now it is time to move forward with intention, with faith, and with the understanding that what is coming into your life is meant to stay. You may already feel a shift in your thinking, a sense that something is aligning in a way that feels different from before. This is not your imagination. It is the beginning of manifestation taking form through your readiness. When you notice these shifts, do not dismiss them, because they are signals that you are stepping into alignment. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is a pattern that is being broken in your life, and you must recognize it so you do not fall back into it. For a long time, you have operated from a place of survival, always trying to manage what little you had while fearing that it might not be enough. That mindset was shaped by your experiences, but it is not meant to define your future. What is coming into your life is designed to move you from survival into stability, and from stability into growth. You must allow yourself to accept this shift without resistance. This is where your belief becomes essential. If you continue to think as if nothing will change, you will limit what is trying to expand within your life. But if you begin to believe that you are capable of handling more, receiving more, and managing more, you open the door for that reality to take shape. Faith is not just about hoping. It is about aligning your thoughts and actions with what you believe is possible. When you do this, you begin to move in harmony with what is being prepared for you. You are also being guided to release comparison. You have looked at others and wondered why their lives seemed to move forward while yours felt delayed. That comparison created frustration and sometimes even doubt in your own path. But your journey has been different because your preparation has been deeper. What you are about to receive requires a level of understanding and strength that could only be developed through your unique experiences. Type 555 to receive breakthrough. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There will be moments when you are presented with choices that test your focus. Some opportunities may look appealing on the surface, but do not align with the direction you are being guided toward. This is where discernment becomes important. Not everything that looks good is meant for you, and not everything that challenges you is meant to harm you. Learn to listen closely to the quiet sense of direction within you, because it will help you choose wisely. You are stepping into a flow where your actions will begin to produce noticeable results. This may feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you are used to putting in effort without seeing immediate outcomes. But this is a different season, one where alignment brings clarity and clarity brings progress. When you see these results, do not let them overwhelm you or make you doubt their sustainability. Instead, accept them as confirmation that you are on the right path. There is also a need to remain humble as you move forward. What you are receiving is not only a result of your effort, it is also a result of guidance that has been working behind the scenes. When you acknowledge this, you stay grounded and open to continued growth. Humility will keep your heart in the right place and your mind focused on what truly matters. It will also help you use what you receive in a way that benefits both you and others. You may begin to notice that your environment starts to change. People who once played a significant role in your life may become less present, while new connections begin to form. This is not a loss, it is a realignment. As you grow, your surroundings must also shift to support that growth. Trust that these changes are happening for a reason, even if they feel uncomfortable at first. Your consistency will play a major role in how this season unfolds. It is not enough to take action once and then step back. You must remain committed to the direction you are being guided toward, even when things feel steady or slow. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum creates lasting change. Stay focused on your path, and do not allow temporary distractions to pull you away from it. There will be moments when you reflect on how far you have come, and those moments will bring a sense of clarity. You will begin to understand why certain things did not work out in the past, and why certain delays were necessary. That understanding will strengthen your faith and give you confidence in what is still unfolding. Hold on to that clarity, because it will guide you through any uncertainty that may arise. You are not being asked to be perfect in this process. You are being asked to be present, aware, and willing to learn. Mistakes may happen, but they are not meant to stop you. They are meant to teach you. When you approach challenges with this mindset, you turn them into opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. This will keep you moving forward with strength and resilience. As you continue, remember that what you are stepping into is not just about receiving, it is about becoming. You are becoming more confident, more aware, and more aligned with your purpose. This transformation is just as important as the provision itself, because it ensures that what you receive will be used wisely and sustained over time. Embrace this process fully, because it is shaping your future in ways you are only beginning to understand. There is a shift happening inside you that is just as important as what is happening around you. Your thoughts are becoming clearer, your decisions are becoming more intentional, and your awareness is expanding beyond what it used to be. This is not accidental, it is necessary. Without this inner shift, you would not be able to fully recognize or handle the provision that is entering your life. What you are becoming is just as valuable as what you are receiving. You must begin to trust your instincts more than ever before. There will be moments when you feel a quiet nudge guiding you toward a certain choice or away from a certain situation. That feeling is not random, it is direction. You have often ignored these inner signals in the past, choosing instead to follow fear or external opinions. This time, listen closely, because those inner promptings are aligned with the path that leads to your provision. You may also notice that certain fears are trying to resurface as things begin to move forward. These fears are not coming to stop you, they are coming to test your readiness. They will remind you of past failures or moments where things did not go as planned. But you must see them for what they are, echoes of a past that no longer has control over your present. You have grown, you have learned, and you are now equipped to move forward in a different way. Type 333 if you believe in divine timing. There is something important you must hold on to during this time, and that is patience combined with action. Patience without action leads to stagnation, and action without patience leads to frustration. You are being guided to balance both, to move when it is time to move, and to wait when it is time to wait. This balance will allow you to navigate this season with clarity and confidence. When you trust this rhythm, you will find that things unfold more smoothly than you expected. You are also being reminded to stay focused on your purpose. The money being spoken about is not just meant to change your circumstances, it is meant to support your direction. When you use what you receive in alignment with your purpose, it multiplies in ways that go beyond simple numbers. It creates opportunities, builds stability, and opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. This is why your focus must remain clear, because distraction can easily lead you away from what truly matters. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There will be moments when you feel a surge of excitement, a sense that everything is finally coming together. These moments are important, but they must be handled with balance. Do not let excitement lead you into impulsive decisions. Stay grounded, think clearly, and make choices that reflect long-term growth rather than short-term satisfaction. This approach will help you maintain what you are receiving instead of losing it through careless actions. You may also find that your relationships begin to shift during this time. Some people will support your growth, while others may struggle to understand it. This is not something to fear, it is a natural part of transformation. As you move into a new level of stability and awareness, your environment must adjust to support that growth. Trust that the right people will remain and the right connections will form at the right time. There is a sense of responsibility that comes with this moment, and you must embrace it fully. What you are receiving is not meant to be taken lightly. It requires care, attention, and wise decision-making. When you approach it with respect and intention, you create a foundation that can support continued growth. This is how you turn a moment of provision into a lasting change in your life. You are also being guided to stay grateful, even as things improve. Gratitude is what keeps your heart aligned and your mind focused on what truly matters. When you remain grateful, you stay connected to the source of your provision. This connection will continue to guide you, ensuring that you do not lose sight of what is important as you move forward. There will be lessons along the way, and each one will shape how you handle what is being given to you. Some lessons will be simple, while others may challenge you. Do not resist these moments, because they are part of your growth. When you embrace them, you become stronger, wiser, and more capable of sustaining what you receive. This is how you build a future that is stable and secure. You are not alone in this journey, even when it feels like you are navigating unfamiliar territory. I am with you in every decision, every step, and every moment of uncertainty. When you feel unsure, return to this awareness and trust that you are being guided. You do not have to carry everything on your own, because you are supported in ways you cannot always see. As you continue forward, remember that this is not just a moment. It is the beginning of a new chapter. What is unfolding now will continue to grow and develop over time. Stay committed to your path, stay aligned with your purpose, and remain open to what is being revealed. You are stepping into something meaningful, something lasting, and something that reflects the journey you have taken to reach this point. There is a deeper understanding rising within you, one that is changing how you see your own worth. For a long time, you have underestimated what you are capable of handling, and that has limited how far you allowed yourself to go. But now you are beginning to see that you are not fragile. You are strong, prepared, and capable of carrying what is being placed in your life. This realization is important, because without it, you might hesitate at the very moment you are meant to move forward. Confidence is not something you need to search for. It is something you are now remembering within yourself. You are also beginning to recognize patterns that once held you back. These patterns may have shown up as fear, procrastination, or even self-doubt that made you question your own decisions. But now, instead of being controlled by them, you are seeing them clearly and choosing differently. This shift is powerful because it breaks cycles that could have continued to delay your progress. What once slowed you down will no longer have the same control over you. As you move forward, you will notice that your decisions carry more weight. This is not meant to pressure you, but to remind you that your choices now have a greater impact. The path you are on is leading you towards stability and growth, and every decision you make contributes to that outcome. Take your time, think clearly, and act with intention. This is how you ensure that what you are building will last. Type 666 to release fear. There is also a call for you to trust your pace. You may look around and feel like you should be moving faster, or that you should have already reached a certain point, but your journey is not meant to mirror anyone else's. The timing you are experiencing is precise, and it is aligned with everything you have been through. When you trust your pace, you remove unnecessary pressure and allow things to unfold naturally. You are being guided to strengthen your discipline in this season. What you receive will grow based on how you manage it, and management requires consistency. Small, thoughtful actions repeated over time will create results that are far greater than anything rushed or careless. This is where your focus becomes your greatest asset. Stay committed to what you are building, even when the excitement fades and things feel routine. There will be moments when you feel a sense of testing, where situations arise that challenge your patience or your focus. These moments are not here to stop you. They are here to strengthen you. When you respond with calm and clarity, instead of reacting with frustration, you show that you are ready for what is coming. Each test you pass adds to your ability to sustain what you are receiving. You are also learning to separate what is necessary from what is distracting. Not everything deserves your time or energy, and this awareness will protect your progress. When you focus on what truly matters, you move forward with greater speed and clarity. Distractions may still appear, but they will no longer have the same hold on you. You are becoming more intentional, and that intention is guiding your path. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a quiet strength growing within you, one that does not need validation from others. You are beginning to trust your own judgment and stand firm in your decisions. This strength will carry you through moments where others may doubt or question your direction. You do not need to explain everything, you only need to remain aligned with what you know is right. This is how you protect your path and continue moving forward. You may also notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value, while new goals begin to take shape. This is a sign of growth, not confusion. As you move into a new season, your focus must evolve to match your direction. Allow these changes to happen without resistance, because they are guiding you toward what truly matters. There is a sense of momentum building in your life, and it will continue to grow as you remain consistent. Momentum does not come from one big action, it comes from many small actions taken with intention. Each step you take adds to the next, creating a flow that becomes easier to maintain over time. Stay committed to this process, and you will see how quickly things begin to move. You are being reminded that what you are stepping into is not temporary. It is something that has been built with purpose and intention. When you treat it with care and respect, it will continue to grow and support you. This is not a fleeting moment, it is the beginning of a lasting change. Embrace it fully and do not hold back. As you continue, keep your heart aligned with gratitude and your mind focused on growth. These two elements will keep you grounded and moving forward at the same time. Gratitude will remind you of how far you have come, and growth will keep you reaching for what lies ahead. Together, they create a balance that supports your journey. This is the transformation that prepares you to receive fully, without fear, without hesitation, and without confusion. You are no longer standing at the edge. You are stepping into the reality that has been forming for you. Type 999 to step into purpose. There is a powerful shift happening in the way you see opportunities. Before, you may have overlooked things because they did not match your expectations, or because you doubted your ability to handle them. Now you are beginning to recognize value in places you once ignored. This is not a coincidence. It is growth. When your awareness expands, your ability to recognize what is meant for you also expands. You are also becoming more selective with your energy. You are no longer giving your time and attention to things that drain you or distract you from your path. This is an important change because your energy is a resource just like the money that is coming into your life. When you protect it, you create space for what truly matters to grow. This is how you maintain balance and keep moving forward without losing focus. There will be moments when you feel a sense of calm confidence, even in situations that once would have made you anxious. This is a sign that you are aligning with a higher level of understanding. You are no longer reacting from fear, you are responding with clarity. This shift allows you to make better decisions and move forward with greater ease. Trust this calmness, because it is guiding you in the right direction. Type 111 to align with blessings. You are also learning to trust the process without needing constant reassurance. There was a time when you needed signs at every step to feel secure. But now, you are beginning to move forward with a quiet confidence that does not rely on external validation. This is maturity in your journey. When you trust without constant confirmation, you allow things to unfold more naturally. There is a deeper sense of responsibility growing within you. You are beginning to understand that what you receive is not just for your immediate needs, but for long-term stability and growth. This understanding changes how you approach your decisions. You start thinking ahead, planning wisely, and acting with intention. This is how you build something that lasts beyond the present moment. You may also notice that your communication is changing. You are speaking with more clarity, expressing your thoughts more confidently, and standing firm in your decisions. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. When you know where you are going, your words naturally reflect that direction. This clarity will help you navigate conversations and opportunities with greater ease. There is also a sense of timing that you are beginning to understand more clearly. You are recognizing when to act and when to wait, and this awareness is guiding your steps. Acting too soon can lead to unnecessary challenges, while waiting too long can cause missed opportunities. But when you move in alignment with the right timing, things begin to flow more smoothly. This is the rhythm you are learning to trust. You are being guided to remain grounded even as things begin to improve. It can be easy to lose focus when circumstances start to change, but staying grounded keeps you aligned with what truly matters. Remember where you came from, remember the lessons you have learned, and carry that awareness with you. This will keep you steady as you continue to grow. There will be moments when you look back and realize how much has changed. What once felt impossible will now feel natural, and what once caused stress will no longer hold the same weight. These moments will remind you of your progress and strengthen your faith in what is still to come. Hold on to these reflections, because they will keep you motivated and focused. You are also becoming more aware of the impact of your actions. You are seeing how small choices lead to larger outcomes, and this awareness is helping you make better decisions. This is a sign of growth and maturity. When you understand the connection between your actions and your results, you gain more control over your path. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites, until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a sense of purpose that is becoming clearer with each step you take. You are not just moving forward without direction, you are being guided towards something meaningful. This purpose gives your actions weight and your decisions direction. When you stay connected to this sense of purpose, you move with confidence and clarity. You may also find that your confidence begins to inspire others. People may notice the change in you and feel encouraged by your growth. This is a natural part of your journey. When you align with your path, you create a positive influence that extends beyond yourself. This is part of the impact you are meant to have. You are not being rushed, but you are being guided steadily forward. There is a difference between pressure and direction. What you are experiencing is direction, a gentle but firm guidance that keeps you moving toward what has been prepared. Trust this guidance, because it is leading you exactly where you need to be. As you continue, remember that this is a continuous journey. What you are stepping into now is just the beginning of something greater. Stay committed to your growth, stay aligned with your purpose, and remain open to what is being revealed. You are walking into a season that reflects everything you have been preparing for. There is something important happening within you that cannot be ignored. Your sense of direction is becoming sharper, and your ability to recognize what is right for you is growing stronger. This is not something you learned overnight. It has been built through every experience you have faced. Even the moments that felt like setbacks were shaping your awareness and strengthening your judgment. Now, you are beginning to see the results of that growth in how you think and how you choose. You are also being guided to trust your decisions more fully. In the past, you may have second-guessed yourself, wondering if you were making the right choice or if you should wait for more confirmation. But now you are stepping into a place where hesitation will only slow you down. When you feel that clear sense of direction, move with it. That clarity is not accidental. It is the result of alignment. There will be opportunities that require you to act with confidence, even if everything is not perfectly clear. This is where faith and action come together. You do not need to see every detail to take the next step. You only need enough clarity to move forward, trusting that the rest will unfold as you continue. This is how you grow, by stepping into what you know instead of waiting for complete certainty. Type 1414 to claim your path. You are also being reminded to stay focused on what truly matters. As things begin to shift in your life, distractions may appear in different forms. Some may look like opportunities but do not align with your purpose, while others may simply pull your attention away from your path. This is where your discipline becomes important. Stay committed to what you know is right for you, and do not allow temporary distractions to lead you away. There is a sense of responsibility that continues to grow as you move forward. What you are receiving is not meant to be handled carelessly. It requires intention, planning, and thoughtful action. When you approach it with this mindset, you create stability instead of uncertainty. This is how you ensure that what you are building will last. You may also notice that your confidence is becoming more natural. You are no longer forcing yourself to believe. You are simply recognizing what is already true. This kind of confidence is steady and grounded, and it allows you to move forward without needing constant reassurance. When you carry this confidence, others will notice it, and it will influence how they respond to you. There will be moments when you feel tested, where situations arise that challenge your patience or your focus. These moments are not meant to stop you, they are meant to strengthen you. When you respond with clarity and calmness, you show that you are ready for what is coming. Each challenge you handle with wisdom adds to your ability to sustain what you are receiving. You are also being guided to remain flexible in your approach. While your direction is clear, the path may still have unexpected turns. Being flexible allows you to adapt without losing focus. It helps you navigate changes without becoming frustrated or discouraged. This balance between focus and flexibility is what keeps you moving forward steadily. There is also a deeper awareness growing within you about the value of what you are receiving. You are beginning to understand that this is not just about meeting your immediate needs, it is about creating long-term stability and growth. This understanding will influence how you use your resources and how you plan for the future. When you think beyond the present, you build something that continues to support you over time. You may find that your priorities continue to shift as you move forward. Things that once seemed urgent may no longer hold the same importance, while new goals begin to take shape. This is a natural part of growth. As your circumstances change, your focus must also evolve. Allow this process to happen without resistance, because it is guiding you toward what truly matters. You are also learning to trust the timing of what is happening in your life. Not everything will happen at once, and that is intentional. When things unfold step by step, you are able to handle each part with clarity and focus. This approach creates stability and prevents you from becoming overwhelmed. Trust that the timing is working in your favor, even when it feels slow. There is a sense of momentum building that will continue to grow as you remain consistent. Each action you take adds to the next, creating a flow that becomes easier to maintain. This momentum is what carries you forward, even in moments when motivation feels low. Stay committed to your actions, because consistency is what turns effort into results. You are being reminded that you are not alone in this process. I am guiding you through every step, even when you do not see the full picture. When you feel uncertain, return to that awareness and trust that you are being led in the right direction. You do not have to carry everything on your own, because you are supported in ways you cannot always see. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. As you continue forward, remember that what you are stepping into is not temporary. It is something that has been built with purpose and intention. When you treat it with care and respect, it will continue to grow and support you. This is not a fleeting moment. It is the beginning of a lasting change in your life. But if you become steady in your thinking, clear in your direction, and firm in your belief, you will begin to see how everything aligns more naturally. This is not a moment for confusion. This is a moment for clarity to take its place within you. What you carry inside you now will shape how you receive what is already moving toward you. Type 1515 to strengthen faith. There is a quiet realization growing within you that you are no longer who you used to be. The way you respond to situations, the way you think through decisions, and the way you handle pressure has changed. This change did not happen suddenly. It was built through every challenge you faced and every lesson you accepted. Now, you are beginning to see the results of that growth in how you carry yourself. This is the version of you that is ready to receive and sustain what is coming. You are also beginning to understand the importance of being intentional. In the past, some of your actions may have been reactive, shaped by circumstances rather than direction. But now, You are learning to pause, to think, and to choose your actions with purpose. This shift is what allows you to move forward with confidence instead of uncertainty. When your actions are intentional, your results become more consistent and aligned. There will be moments where you are asked to make decisions that feel significant. These are not moments to fear, they are moments to step into your growth. You have been prepared to handle these decisions, even if they feel unfamiliar at first. Trust the clarity that rises within you, because it is guiding you toward the right choice. When you act from this place of clarity, you move forward with strength. Type 1616 to receive clarity. You are also learning to manage your emotions in a way that supports your progress. There were times when emotions may have led your decisions, creating confusion or hesitation. But now, you are beginning to respond with balance, allowing your thoughts and your emotions to work together. This balance gives you the ability to remain calm, even in situations that once felt overwhelming. It is this calmness that allows you to see clearly and act wisely. There is a sense of ownership that is becoming stronger within you. You are no longer waiting for things to happen to you. You are taking responsibility for how you move forward. This does not mean you are controlling everything. It means you are actively participating in your journey. When you take ownership, you become more aware of your choices and their impact. This awareness strengthens your ability to build something lasting. You may also notice that your patience is becoming more natural. Instead of feeling frustrated by delays, you are beginning to understand that timing plays a role in everything. When you trust the timing, you remove unnecessary stress and allow things to unfold as they should. This patience is not passive. It is active trust in what is being prepared. It keeps you grounded while you continue to move forward. There will be moments where you are reminded of how far you have come. These moments are not meant to keep you in the past, but to show you your progress. When you see how much you have grown, it strengthens your confidence in what you are capable of handling. Let these reflections encourage you, because they are proof of your readiness. You are not starting from the beginning, you are continuing from a place of growth. You are also becoming more aware of the importance of consistency. It is not one action that creates change, it is repeated action over time. When you remain consistent, you build momentum that carries you forward. This momentum makes it easier to stay focused and continue progressing, even when things feel routine. Consistency is what turns your effort into results. There is a deeper understanding forming within you about the value of what you are receiving. You are beginning to see that it is not just about immediate benefit, but about long-term impact. This understanding will influence how you use your resources and how you plan for the future. When you think beyond the present, you create stability that lasts. This is how you build something that continues to grow. You may also find that your confidence becomes quieter but stronger. It is no longer something you need to prove, it is something you carry within you. This kind of confidence allows you to move forward without needing validation from others. It keeps you focused on your path, regardless of what others may think or say. This inner strength is what supports you in moments of uncertainty. You are being guided to remain aware of your environment. The people you interact with, the conversations you have, and the spaces you spend time in all influence your direction. Surround yourself with what supports your growth and move away from what distracts or drains you. This awareness will help you maintain your focus and protect your progress. It is part of being intentional in every area of your life. There is also a sense of gratitude that must remain present as you move forward. Gratitude keeps your perspective clear and your heart open. It reminds you of what you have and prepares you for what is still to come. When you stay grateful, You remain connected to the flow of what is being given to you. This connection supports your continued growth. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being rushed, but you are being guided steadily forward. Each step you take is leading you closer to what has already been prepared. Trust the direction you are receiving and continue to move with intention. You do not need to see the entire path, only the next step. That is enough to keep you moving forward. As you continue, remember that this is not just about receiving, it is about becoming. You are becoming more aware, more capable, and more aligned with your purpose. This transformation is what allows you to sustain what you receive. Without it, the provision would not last. Embrace this process fully, because it is shaping your future. You are now moving into a moment where everything must become deeply rooted within you, because what is about to fully take shape will require stability from your mind and your spirit. You have heard the guidance, you have felt the shift, and you have begun to walk in a new awareness. Now is the time to let that awareness settle into certainty. This is not about hoping anymore. This is about knowing that what has been prepared is already aligned with your life. When you carry that knowing, your steps become stronger and your direction becomes clear. Type 1717 to stand in truth. There is a quiet strength forming within you that does not need to be loud to be powerful. It shows in your patience, in your ability to remain calm when things do not move instantly, and in your willingness to stay committed even when no one else sees your progress. This strength is what will carry you through the moments that require endurance. You are no longer reacting to every situation, you are responding with understanding. That change is a sign that you are ready for what is being placed in your hands. You are also becoming more aware of how your thoughts shape your reality. What you focus on grows, and what you repeat within your mind begins to take form in your actions. This is why it is important to keep your thinking aligned with growth, clarity, and purpose. When your thoughts remain steady, your actions follow that same direction. This is how you create a path that leads to lasting results. There will be moments where you are asked to trust what you cannot yet see. These are moments where faith becomes action, not just belief. You may not have every detail in front of you, but you will have enough direction to take the next step. That is all you need. When you move with that level of trust, you allow what is ahead to reveal itself in the right time. Type 1818 to move with courage. You are also learning to manage your expectations in a way that supports your progress. There was a time when you may have expected instant results or quick changes, but now you understand that what is built steadily will last longer. This understanding helps you remain patient without losing motivation. You continue to move forward, knowing that each step is adding to something greater. There is a sense of discipline that is becoming part of your daily life. You are no longer waiting for motivation to act. You are choosing to act because you understand the importance of consistency. This discipline is what will carry you through moments when things feel routine. It is what turns effort into achievement and plans into reality. When you stay disciplined, you create a structure that supports your growth. You may also notice that your confidence is becoming more natural and less forced.